A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development for the UK economy, government borrowing has surged to £16.6 billion in September, marking the third highest figure for that month since records began in January 1993. This increase in borrowing presents a formidable challenge for the Treasury as it prepares for the upcoming budget on October 30th. The official figures reveal a growing gap between government spending and tax revenues, with the latest borrowing figures overshooting the official forecasts once again. This trend raises concerns about the sustainability of public finances and the government's ability to manage its debt effectively. Chief Treasury Secretary Darren Jones has stated that the new Labour government has inherited a fiscal black hole that will require difficult decisions to resolve. Economists predict that Labour may resort to raising taxes or cutting spending in the budget as it grapples with long-standing government debts and borrowing. However, there are indications that the government is considering changes to its self-imposed debt rules, which could allow for increased borrowing to fund long-term infrastructure projects. The Office for National Statistics, ONS, reported that the rise in borrowing was partly due to higher debt interest payments and increased public sector pay, including a pay rise for junior doctors that was implemented to settle a strike earlier this year. Despite the increase in borrowing, the social benefits bill saw a decrease, attributed to Labour's decision to means-test winter fuel payments for wealthier pensioners. This move has resulted in a £2 billion reduction in the benefits bill, offsetting some of the spending increases. The ONS data indicates that the UK's national debt stood at 98.5% of its economic output at the end of September, a slight decrease from the previous month, but still reflective of levels not seen since the early 1960s. The OBR had predicted borrowing of £15.1 billion for September, but the actual figure exceeded this forecast, continuing a trend of overshooting that has persisted since June. The implications of these figures are significant for Chancellor Rachel Reeves as she prepares for her first budget. The ONS revealed that public sector net borrowing for the first half of the financial year reached £79.6 billion, surpassing the OBR's forecast by £6.7 billion. This overshoot adds pressure on the Chancellor to make tough choices in the upcoming budget. Darren Jones emphasized the challenges faced by the government, stating that the Conservatives left the country in a precarious financial position after 14 years in power. He highlighted the need for a comprehensive plan to address the £22 billion black hole in public finances, including a strategy to fund pay deals for millions of public sector workers. The Resolution Foundation's senior economist, Cara Pacitti, noted that the latest data underscores the scale of the public finance challenges confronting the Chancellor. She pointed out that while tax revenue has increased, it has been overshadowed by rising spending, particularly in light of public sector pay hikes and interest payments on debt. The government's approach to managing its finances will be closely scrutinized as it seeks to balance the need for increased public investment with the imperative to maintain fiscal discipline. Experts suggest that changes to fiscal rules may be necessary to provide the government with greater flexibility to borrow for essential projects without alarming financial markets. As the Chancellor prepares to unveil her budget, the financial landscape remains uncertain. The government must navigate the complexities of public spending, potential tax increases, and the need for economic growth while addressing the pressing issues of public service funding and debt management. The decisions made in the upcoming budget will have far-reaching implications for the UK economy and its citizens as the government strives to rebuild and stabilize the nation's finances. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.